The man was peeing into the sea when the sail suddenly went haywire. Startled, Jack did a backflip, but luckily, he was quick on his feet and managed to grab the railing just in time. Just as he was about to lose his grip, he dug his toes into the deck. With that foothold, he scrambled back onto the yacht, still shaken. He dared not make a move. Just then, he felt his bladder was about to burst. He hurried to the bathroom in the cabin. Unexpectedly, the door closed automatically, but Jack didn't think much of it. However, after he finished, he suddenly realized the door was locked tight. He tried every possible method, but the door wouldn't budge an inch. Suddenly, a massive roar distracted him. A giant ship was barreling toward him. Jack hurriedly stuck his hand out the window to call for help. When his cries went unanswered, he tried to stick his head out the window, but his head was too big. He simply couldn't squeeze through. Instead, the pain made him wince, but he wasn't ready to give up. He kept his hand out the window, feeling around, and just happened to grab a rope. He tied a tight knot at the end of the rope, then he threw it into the sea. The rope managed to stop the propeller. Suddenly, the rope tightened, squeezing Jack's neck. Instantly, he couldn't breathe. Fortunately, he managed to pry the rope open with a hook just in time. Otherwise, he would have perished right there. However, what was even worse was that the ship had already sailed far away. Strangely enough, a massive amount of seawater suddenly began flooding into the sealed cabin. By this point, Jack was already completely exhausted, yet he found there wasn't a single drop of water left. Just then, seawater surged into the bathroom. Uncontrollably, he cupped his hands and brought the water to his mouth. As soon as he realized what he'd done, he immediately spat the seawater out. Terrified, he hurriedly scooped up the seawater with a cup and poured it out the window, but he could never keep up with the rising tide. With no other choice, he kicked the door with all his might. The lock began to give way. He slammed himself against the door and actually managed to break free from the bathroom. But when he reached the deck, he was horrified to see the yacht starting to sink. Jack hurriedly grabbed the spare battery, clamped it with wire clips, and a makeshift water pump was ready. Finally, he repaired the hole in the yacht. Exhausted, he slept soundly. Then he felt the urge to urinate again. Just as he went to open the door, he found it locked tight once more. Just as he was at a loss, he discovered a secret door. But when he crawled inside, he was horrified to find that the skylight wouldn't open, and even the secret door had closed on its own. Jack was now trapped in the narrow passageway.